Video from inside the van shows the two women who knew each other arguing. We paused it right before the victim was hit.
An argument between the two women escalated. Police say a gunshot went off inside the SUV and the Uber stopped. 6 people got out and ran away, except for the victim, who was later pronounced dead.
She needs to serve some time. She needs to do life.
This is the story of Gladys Yvette Borcela, age 28, a young mother of 3 who was shot in the back of a Uber by her close friend who had invited her out but was jealous of her after she started getting more attention than her.
Stop! Don't ever play with me. Once you acting like I'm play with me, bitch.
One thing led to another while they were arguing in a Uber ride, making 24-year-old Natalia Harrell, who she thought was her friend, shoot her point blank, killing her instantly during the Uber ride. The case gets really interesting when she pleaded to the judge to get out of jail because she was pregnant and thinks she does deserve more than being in jail.
An unborn child is a person. The person has constitutional rights, and one of them is the right not to be deprived of liberty without due process of law.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Miami, Florida. Miami is one of the world's most popular vacation spots, with trendy nightlife, beaches, art galleries, and world-class hotels. The chance that a person will become a victim of a violent crime in Miami, such as armed robbery, aggravated assault, rape or murder, is 1 in 258. This equates to a rate of 4 per 1,000 inhabitants. Gladys Yvette Borcela, age 28, was a beautiful lady who was hardworking and also a goal-getter. She does OnlyFans sometimes to boost her money up. Gladys was also a mother to 3 adorable kids. They were really close. Gladys was described as a down-to-earth and life of the party. She loved to dance and tried to make money from dancing too sometimes when she could. Gladys had a friend named Natalia Harrell, age 24. They were really cool friends who kicked it and rocked it. On July 23, 2022, just like any other day, Natalia was at a party and she was told by some male friend to invite more of her female friends. Without thinking too much, she called Gladys to come over to the party. Upon arrival, things were nice and sweet, but not for too long. The male friends started showing more interest in Gladys, and that did not sit well with Natalia. The party ended and they decided to move to another location, so they got Uber. During the ride, things escalated. As they were driving from South Beach through the Brickell neighborhood of the city, the women got involved in an argument, and Natalia pulled out a gun, shooting Gladys dead.
Don't ever play with me. Once you acting like I'm play with me, bitch.
Oh, get out the car. You gotta get out the car now.
Oh my God, like why the would you do that? Girl.
Gary, get in the car. Gary, get in the car! Get it!
Give me my purse. Give me my phone. My purse is in here. Like why the would you do that? Give me my phone.
Here's your phone. Here's your phone. Here's your phone. Here's your phone.
My phone is right there.
Okay. Goodbye.
Natalia, who was 6 weeks pregnant at the time of this incident, did not think twice. She picked up her belongings from the Uber and escaped the crime scene alongside other people who were in the car. First responders arrived and took Gladys to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where she was pronounced dead.
We have a breaking news update just into the newsroom. Police telling us a shooting in Miami has turned deadly now. It happened around 2:30 this morning on Southeast 1st Street, right near South Miami Avenue. Miami police telling us they responded to the scene after getting word that somebody had been shot. When they arrived, they found a woman in her 20s shot. She was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital Trauma Center where she was pronounced dead. No word just yet on a suspect.
During the investigation, a witness told investigators that Natalia and some friends were at a bar on South Beach when some of the men in the group asked a woman in the group if she had any friends who might like to join them. The woman showed the men a social media account belonging to Gladys, and they asked her to join them. She met the group at another bar in downtown Miami. Natalia reportedly was upset that Gladys had begun to drink and dance, according to the witness, who said Natalia texted her to get her girl under control. Natalia reportedly was upset that Gladys had begun to drink and dance, according to a witness, who said Natalia texted her to get her girl under control. She somehow believed Gladys will outshine her at the party, making the men more interested in Gladys. After the club shut down, 7 of the group, Harold, Gladys, a third unnamed woman, and 4 men, ordered an Uber. Harold and Gladys sat in the third row and quickly began to argue and call each other names, the witness said. Before long, the witness said, Natalia was in the front of the Uber, facing the other passengers. "You don't want this. You don't want me to go in my purse," she shouted, according to the report. And then, she pulled a black gun out of her purse and fired a single shot. Police issued an arrest warrant for Natalia on Sunday, and she turned herself in Tuesday morning.
Now for a woman killed inside an Uber during a night out in downtown Miami. The question now, what happened in that ride?
Tonight, family and friends came together to honor that victim. NBC6's Ryan Nelson joins us live from Miami with the very latest on this. Ryan.
Well, this family is in disbelief, and they're demanding answers about why the victim was shot inside of that Uber.
We love her. We're always going to love her forever.
Family and friends of 28-year-old Gladys Borcela holding a vigil Wednesday in the spot where she was shot and killed inside an Uber while in downtown Miami Saturday. A woman the victim knew personally, 24-year-old Natalia Harold, now facing second-degree murder. Loved ones leaning on one another for strength and bringing dozens of balloons in Borcela's favorite color, purple, to the scene of the shooting. The victim's mother speaking out despite the pain.
She was loved. As many people here showing it right here in this spot right now. Her kids do miss her. This is what hurts me the most too.
Witnesses say Borcela and a group of friends were spending a night on the town in South Beach Saturday. They told police the night was going well until the party moved to downtown Miami. There, an argument between the 2 women escalated. Police say a gunshot went off inside the SUV and the Uber stopped. 6 people got out and ran away, except for the victim, who was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
I do want justice. She took my daughter. She left 3 small babies behind. Like, she needs to serve some time. She needs to do life.
Wednesday's vigil, a celebration of Borcela's life and legacy, her sister tells NBC6.
There's a lot of people that is not familiar faces, but they came and they showed my sister love. That's what matters. And that's all that matters. No one came here on any type of grudge.
Natalia, who was 6 weeks pregnant when the incident happened, wanted to be released from jail when she was 8 months long because she thinks her baby needs to be out of prison. The father of Natalia's unborn child hired attorney William Norris to represent the couple's fetus. He claimed the fetus deserves to be out of jail.
There's no question about the accusation. She's been denied bond. There's no question about that.
The question attorney William Norris is raising is whether the unborn child of inmate Natalia Harold, who's charged with second-degree murder, should remain in jail with its mother. It's an unusual and unprecedented stance, but Norris, who represents the unborn child, says it's a fair one.
An unborn child is a person. The person has constitutional rights, and one of them is the right not to be deprived of liberty without due process of law.
Norris filed a petition claiming the child should be released, that the mother hasn't received adequate medical care, and that she hasn't been seen by an OB/GYN since October. The petition states the unborn child seeks immediate release from custody to receive necessary immediate medical care and to be free from unlawful and illegal detention.
I'm asserting a right of someone who is a person who has not been considered in the decision to incarcerate his mother.
Harold, now 8 months pregnant, was 6 weeks along when she was arrested in July. Her attorney hoping to get her released on bond for 6 months. She's charged with shooting and killing Gladys Borcela during an argument in an Uber.
Let my hands go, bro.
Video from inside the van shows the two women who knew each other arguing. We paused it right before the victim was hit. Harold's defense attorney, Andre Rouvier, says his client was standing her ground. She pleaded not guilty.
She was pregnant. She knew she was pregnant. She was fearful that this woman was going to do something to her. She launched herself towards my client, and my client reacted.
The state fired back, responding that the petition filed on behalf of the unborn child should be dismissed. It also states that claims of Harold not receiving proper medical attention would have to be proven in court. Miami-Dade Corrections also responding, stating Miami-Dade County Corrections and Rehabilitation partners with Jackson Health System to provide health care to the inmates in our custody, and we're committed to ensuring all inmates receive professional, timely medical care and all appropriate treatment. We're conducting a full review of the health services offered and received to ensure that all prenatal care being provided in our custody is appropriate.
Gladys's mother was furious about that.
I'm going to let you know, a mother's cry or a mother's tears shouldn't be messed with.
She posted on social media saying Natalia Harold killed my daughter Gladys Yvette Borcela on July 23, 2022 and now is trying to get a get-out-of-jail-free card. Where is the justice in Miami, Florida-Dade County? Let's make it viral. Let our voice be heard. A judge would later refuse her to be let out of jail. In an 11-page ruling, the court said Natalia's unborn child is not unlawfully detained because it exists inside its mother, who is lawfully detained. She has since been charged with second-degree murder and has been held at the Miami-Dade jail without bond since July 2022. She faces a maximum sentence of life in prison and a $10,000 fine. She still remains in jail until her trial. We do hope Gladys gets the judgment she deserves soon. No woman should be killed because she is being liked by some men. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Gladys Borcela. May Gladys's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for gun violence survivors. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.